Critical assignment: Notable minority in the United States history by Martin Cazares, August 19th. Throughout the American history, there has been a plethora of decisive legal victories that have helped to shape the America we know and love today. One of these decisive victories is Tapes versus Hurley and the Board of Education. Early Asian immigrants, like other minority groups, were made to attend segregated schools. Historic impact: Desegregation pioneers allowed Chinese Americans to attend public schools. There is little representation of comprehensive, in-depth analysis of Asian and Asian American experiences in the United States within public schools texts and curriculum. I believe the story of Mammy Tape is an excellent example of not only one of the significant contributions that have helped pave the way for integration of public schools, but also illustrates the lack of visibility of the Asian American community within the United States. The Tape's contribution to desegregation with their community should be included within the larger conversations about segregation schooling and its history, because their experience adds a crucial piece to form a more complete story. Family: The Tapes were a middle-class family made up of parents Mary and Joseph with 4 kids. Mammy had 2 sisters and 1 brother, Emily, Frank, and Gertrude. Joseph and Mary would travel California using the Pacific Railroad in their leisure time. Additionally, Joseph enjoyed hunting while Mary painted landscapes. Both of Mammy's parents adopted an American name. Additionally, they both migrated to the U.S. at a very young age. Her father migrated at the age of 12, and her mother came to the United States as an unaccompanied minor at the age of 11. Quote, "We have always lived as Americans, and our children have been brought up to consider themselves as such." End quote. Mary Tape, 1892. Jenny Hurley, the principal of Spring Valley Primary, denied admission to Mammy Tape. The decision to deny admission was based on Mammy's heritage. Mammy's mother, Mary, filed the lawsuit, Tape v. Hurley, and the Board of Education. Ultimately, the judge ruled in favor of the Tapes and granted Chinese the opportunity to attend public schools. California's state law allowed school districts to deny admission based on specific criteria. The state law only enlisted filthy or vicious habits and contagious or infectious diseases as reasons for prohibiting a student from attending school. However, the denial of admission of Mammy was based on her ethnicity. Ultimately, Judge James McGuire awarded the victory to the Tapes. He stated the fact that Chinese Americans pay taxes, the state law, and the 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment clarifies that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state where they reside. Appeal and final resolution. The school board appealed to the California Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ruled in favor of the Tapes, and the school board found a loophole in deciding to follow the separate but equal doctrine. If Chinese Americans had to be provided with public schools, they would be segregated. Ultimately, Mammy and her brother Frank were among the first students of the Chinese primary school, which opened in April 1885. Mammy was not able to attend the all-white school, but this victory forced the city to provide public schools to the Chinese. References: